And good evening and welcome to episode 39.
Trumpets and all.
Trumpets and all, yeah. Over there we've got a trumpet player. Episode 39 of the Vegan Hour. Tonight, I'm joined by, this is my announcer's voice, tonight, I'm joined by Brett Page from Vegan Isle, Vegan Supermarket. Welcome along, sir.
Thank you, Harry.
And okay, whilst people are coming online and not watching that other event that's happening on the internet, which I'm not even going to mention, whilst people are coming online, oh yeah, I should also mention that the Vegan Hour is proudly sponsored by Vegan Frothers, there I'm pointing to it there, and Burleigh Town Storage. That's another trumpet. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking to James.
Brett.
James
can't be.
James can't. Sorry, of course. I'm going well. I know. Sorry, man. I'm going to be talking to Brett about what the Vegan Isle is all about, and we have a competition tonight as well, which I'm going to tell you about. I'll just get some of the events out of the road, and then we'll mention this competition because tonight we are giving away 6 $10 vouchers.
Yep.
So every 10 minutes we're going to be giving these away. So. Let's just get the old interweb happening here so we can see what's happening here. We're looking pretty human there, actually.
We are.
That's pretty good. Let's go down and see what's happening here. Okay, good. We're up and running. Right, so events happening this weekend. I'll just put that there. Now, this Sunday, November the 19th, is the Love Child Vegan Markets are on again at Love Child Place. Funny how it's the same name. And it's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the Gold Coast Highway at Mermaid Beach. So come along for lots of wonderful vegan food and cruelty-free clothing, live DJ. You can relax, get some food, have some lunch there, relax, meet friends, all the rest. It's good times for all. Also, Sunday night is my guest last week, Emma Ives, is celebrating her 21st vegan anniversary. So 21 years she's been vegan, which is fantastic. So she is actually celebrating that at 6 p.m. at Greenhouse Canteen at Miami. And she actually mentioned it last week on the show that if people want to come along, get in touch with her, privately message her and let her know, and she'll give you the details. So also, we're going to mention while we're talking about events that there was a cancellation today of an event that was happening. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. So we did have the cheese and tofu making class this Saturday, but due to lack of numbers, I guess everyone's getting into the silly season. We've now had to postpone that till February. So I have announced it online, but it's going to be a great event and really exciting.
And people will be able to learn how to make cheese and tofu.
Yeah, so in the store we've got a cheese and tofu making kit. The cheese kit makes 3.6 kilos of vegan cheese.
Which is enough to get Harry through lunch.
Just.
Almost.
And the tofu kit makes about 2.6 kilos of tofu. So it's got everything to make that. You get to learn all the different cheeses. So they make halloumi, ricotta,
Excellent.
All different types.
Excellent. So that's now going to be in February.
Yes, 20th of February. So we won't actually put it online again now after we've had the grand opening and stuff till early next year. But it's definitely going to be about. We'll give people plenty of notice, which will be good.
Excellent. Okay, so the competition. How are we going to do this competition tonight? We're going to give away 6 vouchers.
Yep.
Right. These are vouchers to Vegan Isle, the Gold Coast first vegan supermarket, even if it is in Tweed.
Just on the border.
So close. It's so close.
Meters away.
Meters away. So it is on the Gold Coast because the Gold Coast goes from like Sydney to Brisbane these days. They keep expanding. They keep expanding the border. That's right. You can do. So we're going to ask questions.
Yes.
They're going to start off simple. And then they're going to become impossible. No, it's not. No, but we're going to ask questions, and the first correct answer wins a voucher. So we're going to start to. Oh, we're ready to give away the first one already. We haven't even. That's pretty good, actually. I better make sure that I can read answers if they come through here because I've got to make sure I can see comments. Okay, so the first. Here's an easy one, guys. Easy one. The first correct person to name the address of Vegan Isle wins the first $10 voucher, which you can use on any product in the store up until the end of November.
Correct.
Yes.
So perfect time to get in for Christmas. Got lots of goodies in there.
Yep. So I'm just going to see if. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to do that at all. Just do a quick browser refresh and see what we've got here. Okay, we've got some comments. Comments are starting to come through. So, where do I find out where and when the cheese and tofu making day is?
So we'll be on the 20th of February, which is a Tuesday night, and we will post it in the first week of January as a new event to let people know the finer details.
So 20th of February, and
you'll have over a month to be able to book
so it'll be on
it'll
be on the Vegan Isle Facebook
absolutely.
page.
I'll do another event for that one.
And Beck says, "Go Brett."
Woohoo!
Go Brett.
Oh, that's my sister.
Excellent. It's good to have family support, isn't it?
It is.
It's excellent.
I was like, she's
really
changed her
good.
name recently.
Right. So what I want to find out tonight, while we're waiting to see if anyone can figure out the address of Vegan Isle, what I want to find out, it can't be that hard. This is an easy one. I can actually see comments coming up or through on the phone screen, but I haven't come up on the computer. Well, they're actually notifications of people watching, but they haven't come through on the computer yet. There's a delay. So okay, I want to find out. What is Vegan Isle? Let's start with the basics.
Sure. So Vegan Isle is the first full vegan supermarket on the Gold and Tweed Coast.
Ha!
So I've put that little spin on it.
Hang on, we have a winner. Okay, we have Mitchie. Okay, let's put this down. So Mitchie Williams has the address correct at Stewart Street. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, that's
Brett,
all right. I think I saw another one. Is there?
There is. I'll swap a voucher for a box of my mushrooms. It will give me a reason to leave the house. that was two Mitchies too. It was Mitchie Williams and a Mitchell Alexander. But okay, Mitchie Williams has got the $10 voucher. So
awesome.
Will you?
Yeah, just shoot me an inbox now.
Yes.
To Vegan Isle, and I'm collating all the details that way.
So Mitchie, you have to
just shoot us an inbox.
Yeah, shoot a private message to Vegan Isle. Yeah, and then that'll be my ticket. That'll be your ticket. Somebody's ticket. Well, it'll be Anyway, okay, right now. Okay, so
Vegan Isle.
Vegan Isle is a Gold Coast / Tweed.
Yes. First full vegan supermarket. So we just thought it was about time that we had other places to be able to get food and all the goodies. And
when you say other places, as in not say supporting a supermarket that's got a lot of non-vegan products.
Absolutely. I think the problem that we found, me talking James and myself who opened the business, is we had Flannery's and we had a few different IGAs and things that we could get some great vegan products from, but they were still supporting the meat and dairy industry.
Yes.
So what I didn't want to do is we wanted to have a full shop that any money that came through went directly into another vegan business.
Excellent.
Instead of
supporting and not just that, but you also like to support locally as much as possible.
Absolutely,
too.
yeah. So we've got quite a lot of local businesses in store.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Rustic Peppermint, so we've got the amazing Steph. She's got all her skincare range in store.
Yes, yeah.
We have Beatnik, the food truck. We actually stock their dumplings and
their dumplings are worth
shroom balls in our frozen section now.
Yeah, excellent. So which I managed to not see when I was looking through the freezers. But anyway,
and then plenty of others. So we're all about supporting local businesses as much as we can.
That's good.
And also up and coming vegan businesses as well.
Even to the point that you supported local artists in doing some of the signage.
Yeah, definitely. I've had 2 local artists come in.
Which is going to be a question later on who the local artist was that did one of the signs. Matt says, good evening, Mr. Harry and Brett. Good evening, Matt. And Jakaya actually got the exact address correct, but wasn't quick enough to the punch.
Maybe next one.
Maybe
still
next one.
5 to go.
There's 5 vouchers still to give away. So Lily asks, where do I find out where and when? Oh no, hang on, we did that question.
Yeah.
Sorry, there was another question that I missed. Damn it.
That's right.
There was one that disappeared.
And they're coming
Okay.
back.
Okay. Oh, it was a question about the Sunshine Coast.
Right.
I just saw the word Sunshine Coast in there, and I think it was something about any future plans, maybe. That was a question I was going to ask about future plans later on. But anyway, any possibilities of that? That's
Yeah, definitely. Do you want to keep it to now? Or
no, seeing as the questions come up.
Yeah, awesome. Well, basically, at the moment, being the first store, you know,
These are very early days.
Yeah, I'm not a big believer in too much brick and mortar.
Right.
So
okay.
what we're looking at doing is we're just getting our website done up at the moment.
Yep.
And once that's available, we'll actually be delivering to the North Gold Coast down to northern New South Wales.
Excellent.
So instead of opening up stores everywhere, we want to have that service that you can shop online and then we can bring it to your doorstep.
That's great.
Which just saves on brick and mortar and rent.
Yeah.
And, you know, being such a niche market,
Yep.
you know, we have to get it right first.
Yep.
And we think doing it that way, we can still support getting it to, you know, different areas if people can't come there on the northern Gold Coast. And
so it'll be from the northern end of the Gold Coast
yes,
down into northern New South Wales.
Yep. And then if we need to expand that, we can still do that.
That's great. Well, Sian says, she says, yes, expansion to the Sunshine Coast. Well, maybe it'll be delivery to the Sunshine Coast.
Well, you never know. Yeah. I mean, if we do a store, it will be, you know, it's definitely a possibility. But at this stage, you know, we're 5 weeks old, so we're still very new ourselves.
And you've been going very well for 5 weeks old too, haven't you?
Very well,
we'll get to that in a second because Sian asks, do you stock Creatureless Comforts food range at all?
Not at this stage.
Okay.
We're still building our repertoire up. I'm finding new products every single week to add into the store. We've already grown 3 extra fridges, another 5 different displays.
I like how you grow fridges. I've never seen them grown so brilliantly.
Well, I've got a garden out the back, and they take a while to pop up.
But yes, I'm really impressed at the wide range.
Yeah, and how fast it's happened.
And how fast it's happened. It's incredible. It's so you're only 5 weeks old.
5 weeks old, yes.
And you had your
grand opening was
last weekend, wasn't it? Last was it
Saturday?
Wasn't it last Saturday?
Yeah. So that was our 4 weeks.
Tell us how that went.
It was amazing. I wish I had a door counter of how many people were able to come through. But we had amazing local support from all the businesses. Again, not only that we support in having, you know, stock in our store, but we've also got our surrounding neighbours in Sozo, Raw Authentic, Greenhouse, Canteen in Coolangatta.
In what is now being called the Vegan Hub.
Sure is. So it's been amazing in that sense that we can all bounce off each other as well because we're all there to spread the word. We're all there to support each other. I think the beauty of it is that even though, you know, there's quite a few vegan options in walking distance, everyone has their different place and everyone has different options. So, you know, where we have the Flower of Life pies as takeaway pie in the grocery setting, you've got your Raw Authentic for your, you know, complete raw serve meals.
That's right.
You've got your Sozo for your cooked, you've got your Greenhouse open for dinners. So everything complements each other really, really well. And it's, you know, a great excuse for people to come through and, you know, visit the hub and, you know, go door to door and get something different each day.
It's a good variety there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's great.
I like the fact that you can go to Sozo or Raw Authentic, have something to eat, and then when you finish, drop in the vegan aisle.
Do some shopping and then
do some shopping, and then or
make a day of it.
Or do what I do, just head home and eat the whole lot in one go.
Well, that's always easy as well, isn't it?
That's the only reason I bought it. Okay, so Mitchie, our first winner, has said, Guardian fish, come at me.
We have the full Guardian range back in at the moment, so you can put that towards your voucher.
Yeah, that's or put your voucher towards that.
Yeah.
You know what we mean. And I reckon it's about time almost to give away a second one. Geez, these are going to go quick, aren't they? We're not going to get to talk about anything. We're just going to give away vouchers. This is the new way we do the vegan hour, TVH, the vegan hour. So, okay. Talking about hours, the second question relates to the fact that the hours that were advertised on Google
look.
Tell us about that.
We've had a bit of a mix-up. Basically what happens is when you start up a business, people would jump on Google for you and add all your addresses and times and things like that. but you can only do it so many times before it gets locked down until somebody can prove that that's the actual business.
Right.
So ours got locked down, and ours got locked down that we were open 10 till 3 every day, which is our Sunday hours, which was, a big mistake because obviously we're open. Or, I'm still giving away the answer now as well.
Okay. No, don't give away the answer. Just give away the fact that yes.
Yeah. So
the
anyway,
hours that were on
basically,
Google were incorrect.
and have all been changed as of today. I had to wait 3 weeks to get a letter from Google with a code. So yeah, that's all correct on there now.
So the second question is, what are the correct opening hours for the vegan aisle?
That's
and
it.
if you get that first person who gets that one right, gets another $10 voucher. I tell you what, I feel like Santa Claus or quiz or a combination, a quizzy Santa Claus or something like that. So let's see how quick the comments pop up on the computer there. And okay, so you've only been going 5 weeks. Oh, okay. Jaden's come back with 10 to 6. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Or is
not
it partially
every day.
correct?
Yeah,
it's only partially correct.
That's
So we need a fully correct answer.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the way.
If Jaden's quick enough to come back with the fully correct version of that answer, then you get the second voucher. If not, somebody may beat you to the punch. So we'll see how that one goes. The race. This is actually good. I can just sit here now and just not say anything, and we can just be really quiet.
Exactly. Exciting watching the comments pop up.
Okay, here we go. So Andrew Bean, not related to Mr. Bean, says 10 to 6 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday, and 10 to 3 Sunday, closed Monday.
Absolutely correct.
Monday.
We are at this stage.
I didn't know that.
But funnily enough, I can announce that coming this Monday, we're going to start doing 7 days a week.
Fantastic. Okay, so we have both a winner. Andrew Bean, congratulations. You have the second $10 voucher tonight. I am starting to feel more like a game show host or something. So, Andrew, you need to inbox
to
Vegan Isles Facebook page.
Yep.
To claim your voucher. If you don't do it, then you can't claim it, and you've got it till the end of November to use it. Okay. So, congratulations on that one. Starting next Monday of next week.
Yeah, 20th. That's next
20th.
week. Yeah.
You're open 7 days a week.
Yeah. So
there'll be even less sleep for you.
Well, that's the thing. We sort of gave us that 1 day off because obviously James works his full-time job as well, and I've got other businesses, so we're very busy. But yeah, we've worked out a way that we can now open 7 days a week, and we think coming up to the festive season and the holiday season, people are going to be wanting their Christmas goods and goodies, available every day. And I think there's been a few Mondays that I've been in store for different events, getting internet on, things like that. And people have been busting out doors while I've been in store, so I knew that we always had to open. But it was just getting the time.
But that's a good problem to have, isn't it?
Oh, it's a great problem to have.
How has in the very short 5 weeks, how has support been?
The support's been amazing, and that's why we're very grateful and thankful for the vegan community, because going into something like this, everyone knows that it is a niche market and big risk. Without the support of everyone, we obviously wouldn't have a shop. But the beauty of it is that people are really growing and learning about where the shop is. We're still getting people even coming through today that just found it today. So as word gets out there, and that's it.
That'll continue for ages. You could be there for 10 years and people will go, I never knew you were here.
That's exactly right. So I mean, we've been overwhelmed by the support, and we're always, thanking you guys and doing as much as we can. And in return, that's how we can get more products and put it straight back into the business to grow the store for everyone. So there's, plenty of options and choice in the community, which is great.
Would it be fair to say that there was obviously a need for it?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's been a need for a while. And a big believer, and I think what we've got to get our heads around, what was sort of touching base before, is the only options that we really had to, unless we're going online or different things, was we had to support another business that was supporting the meat and dairy industry, which is not where we want to sort of go and not where we want to put our money even though we're sort of buying a vegan product that they may have.
Not when there's not the need to have to do it nowadays.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Because
and that's the beauty of it.
That is the beauty of it.
And that's why we did the store. You know, we've been really make sure that our prices are right down there. You know, so we've looked at our different competitors and things and make sure that, you know, we are do have great prices because we want those locals back. We want the people to come back in store. We don't want people to walk in the store and think it's you know, too expensive and then walk the other way. But in hindsight, you know, it's taught me a lot opening the store as well that, you know, I thought wholesale meant cheap prices and, you know, and I'm thinking, why are all these stores putting such a huge markup? Why is vegan food so expensive? The things I have learned is it is expensive to buy anyway, but there's no need to put a crazy mark up on it. So we've sort of found that balance where, you know, obviously we have to put markup to be able to survive and pay rent and electricity and all the cost that comes with opening a shop. But I mean, it is expensive, but so that was a big shock for me. I thought, you know, why are these people? And then, you know, like there's a roast that we sell from Field Roast, and I've heard, you know, stores are selling it flat $24.95. We've got it flat $13.50. So I mean, in that sense, there's a lot of different ones where people are marking up for.
There is stores selling it for nearly twice as much as you're selling it for.
Yeah, and you know, it's these stores that you know have a big store and they're paying 5-6 people, staff members on the floor, along with everything else. So you know, we're a 2-man show, 1-man show during the week. It's just me, you know, in the shop.
And see, that's the thing. You really made quite a big sacrifice and quite a risk. To make this happen. Because
and we've had to wear that, and you know,
which is fantastic. I love that you've done that. I mean,
absolutely. But we wanted to do it for everyone because we wanted to give people, you know.
And I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say to people watching that, you know, you need to support. I mean, it's my personal philosophy to try and support 100% vegan businesses where they're available in your area. So, you know, as much as possible, you know, Brett has really put a lot into this, and this is what you need to support. And the support is there in any case.
Oh, absolutely. It's great. And I think people are learning that now because, you know, especially on the Gold and Tweed Coast, people haven't had that option. So it's, you know, constantly reminded that the shop's there. I saw a comment on a page the other day, and somebody had mentioned, you know, where can I get Christmas things online? And I had sort of mentioned, Vegan Isles Eggs from the Gold Coast. And she said, I totally forgot. You know, so it's because we're so new and, you know, people need to sort of go there a couple of times to know what we've got and what we're growing into. And I think once people learn that, you know, it's a different story.
Let's get to a couple of questions there while they're on the screen. Mitchell asks, are you guys stocking locally grown produce?
We're not. The reason for that is we just don't have the space in the store at the moment because we're at pretty much full capacity. With the temperatures and things in the shop, the local produce wouldn't just last very long. What I am trying to do is to get a weekly box from local farmers that I can source organically, that you could pre-order and have in the shop and buy the box each week.
Good idea.
So as opposed to actually stocking them, no, but we're looking at getting an option to have that.
Okay. Sian mentions that, unfortunately, when we said flower of life, now she can't stop thinking of the donuts with kale chips in my hand.
That's a problem.
Not if you've got the donuts handy. Guy says, I would rather spend a bit more to promote a vegan store, which further promotes vegan business. Well said, Guy.
Yeah, that's really appreciated. And, you know,
because it's an investment in veganism. That's the case.
Yeah, but you know, we've really made sure that our prices are super fair.
They are.
Yeah, which is great.
Yes,
you know,
I like that. Yes.
We're a believer in we can get those locals and people come back to us for that reason. And the more we get in, the cheaper we can be as well.
Yes.
You know, so it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. And Sian says she loves the business name.
Oh, excellent.
Emma says hi from Adelaide. Hi to Adelaide. All of Adelaide watching tonight. Woo! It's daytime. I don't know. What time is it in Adelaide, Emma? And Guy says good idea on the organic box.
Oh, thank you, Guy. If you do know anyone, or if anyone knows anyone that has good leads in organic farms around like northern New South Wales.
Guy does.
Oh, well, there you go.
Guy you might have some contacts, Guy, I think. So
yeah, if you feel free to inbox vegan oil page, and we'll get onto that.
So now Coralie says, we got some vegan baklavas. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Your weakness.
Oh, yes. From your store, they were very nice. Very nice is not a strong enough adjective. Also great to see you store some of the Flower of Life bakery goodies. Coralie, those vegan baklavas. Oh,
isn't it amazing? So we're lucky enough to be
just incredible.
Our neighbours are FIS, which are a huge, company that makes baklava and all the treats. And on the first day, we had the neighbours come in and introduce themselves, and he said, "I'm going to make you vegan baklava. What do you think about that?"
On your first day?
Yeah. And I said, "Wow, that sounds great." And opening night, lo and behold, he came in with warm trays of it just out of the oven. All vegan, approved, by me beforehand, and all vegan.
How many of them did you have to eat before you approved it?
A couple of trays.
Yeah, that's a spirit.
But this is the great sort of thing about veganism is even though we're next door to somebody that's not
a vegan business.
They've seen our business and they've
supported you.
Exactly.
The world is changing,
and it's amazing. It's everyone's so excited to be able to get different things, and that's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Vegan oil as well.
I don't think I'd seen vegan baklavas before.
I've seen a few things go around recently, which is
you've never seen before.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, because the main is honey and.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's why I've never seen it before. Now, question 3. It's time for it's time to give away another $10 voucher. Now let's make the questions a little bit more difficult. A little bit. Somebody needs to type in Vegan Oil's Instagram address. So that's what we want. Let's see how good you are at finding that and typing in. The first person that puts that in gets another $10 voucher to use at Vegan Oil before the end of this month. And Guy has come back also in relation to the organic produce. He's messaging David Freeman from Freeman's Organic Farm, the 100-year-old organic farm in Currumbin.
Thank you so much.
David Freeman is actually a friend who was on the show at the beginning of the year, and that's who I was hoping he would reference too, so he has mentioned that.
That's it.
Now, Sian asked, did you go to World Vegan Day? Well, I didn't, did you?
No, I had
because
no time.
Both of us were working. It's one of those things.
And funnily enough, the event for our grand opening fell close enough to World Vegan Day that we wanted to do that, but there was an event that had previously been booked into that Friday that got cancelled. So instead of using, that celebration.
In hindsight, it could have been. Yes.
So that worked out to be our World Vegan Day.
So I'm curious to see if anyone's coming up with this Instagram address, because there's a $10 voucher waiting for it. So
people don't know that one.
So behind the scenes, before you opened up Vegan Oil,
yes,
was there a lot of research, a lot of
Not really, Harry. I do things very quickly.
Oh, okay.
I've got a business sort of mind of I've got a couple of other businesses, and I have a different Facebook page, and what I wanted to do was find up and coming vegan businesses.
Right.
So I had a page called Vegan & Co. And the idea of that was
we have a winner. We have a winner. Sorry, I've got interrupted you, Phoebe. I've interrupted you in mid explanation. Then
close, Sarah.
Phoebe has Sarah, you've missed it by that much. That's for all the Get Smart fans out there. So Phoebe, you have won a $10 voucher. So inbox Vegan Oil's Facebook page to claim that, and you have up until the end of November to use that. Next voucher will be given away in another 6 minutes. Okay, so
so basically I had a Facebook page,
Vegan & Co.
Yeah, so the reason for creating that page was I've again been a big believer in always supporting local businesses.
Excellent.
So the idea of Vegan & Co was if you lived on the Gold Coast and you never got to Melbourne, but you could be missing out on an amazing vegan product that they have at the markets, or that you could buy online but you would never know about. I opened this space where people around Australia can go onto Vegan & Co and upload what they have found, so people around different parts can actually find new and exciting vegan products.
Okay.
So that was the idea that I had, and once that had started happening, there was some really great products coming through. So that got me excited about, you know, how many businesses are out there that are starting vegan products,
I
how many are
see.
missing out on, so that was
Yes.
getting the sort of grocery feel.
Yes.
So then I wanted to do a sort of monthly box where I could get all these companies together
Mhm.
and send them out to people that wanted to try all these new amazing products. And then I was sitting down with James, we're at Sozo having lunch. And
Can't think of a better place to do it.
well, that's it.
Yeah.
And as we were driving away, I saw the police sign on the
On the
shop.
shop. Yeah.
And for some reason, I just instantly thought, you know, instead of doing it slowly and doing it in a box and getting it out that way, let's just go the whole hog.
Wow. So it really was just this quick sort of like.
Well, yeah. So I
ideas.
had other ideas, you know, of what I wanted to do to support the businesses.
Yeah.
And even in doing that, you know, there's some products that I have in store now that I was able to find through Vegan & Co. So I'm also supporting them as well.
Okay. That's good.
So yeah, so it was really honestly just to be able to create and find new products for people that, you know, you may never have access to.
That's fantastic.
And especially, you know, going to obviously, you know, Coles and Woolworths, which most people have in different areas.
Yes.
You know, you wouldn't be able to find like the butter bars and the, you know, the black butters and the all interesting products we've got in store. That I've been able to finding, you know.
Yeah, you've done really well. I'm impressed every time I go in. I'm just impressed with the new stuff you've got there. It's the first thing I say to you, isn't it? What's new?
Always,
and you go, well, we've got this, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. It's like, wow.
And that's what it's all about. You know, that's really what I focus on now for the shop is just to constantly get those new things in. You know, there's probably about 5% that you'd be able to find others.
In other places.
As in like, you know, big chains, but you know, there's obviously the popular items, but there's, you know, a really good percentage in things that, you know, I constantly get customers walk in and say, great range, I've never seen this before, you know, which is great for, you know, the size of the store.
Definitely a lot of stuff there I've never seen before. And that's right, for the size of the store, it's a fantastic range.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, it's not just grocery items.
No.
What's some of the other items you have there?
Basically, I've just gone through the supermarket, like as a supermarket holds. So we've got the eco cleaning products. Yes. We've got the skincare products. Yeah. So there's all parts of what you would find. So you know, we have toothpaste, mascara, eyeliner, washing powder, hand, you know, soap.
I love that it's all in one spot.
Yes.
So you're just walking in there and you're in the cruelty-free division.
Exactly, and everything's, you know.
You don't have to go to your Coles or Woolies or whatever and get a few items there, and then go to your health food store and get a few items there, and all the places.
Literally, that's it.
You know, all the places you're going to have already got dead animal products in them.
Yeah,
unfortunately. You know.
Exactly.
So
and not having to check the labels is, you know, everyone's
that's
biggest
another point.
The customers that come in and have a laugh to me. That, you know, will pick up something and they're like, oh, I don't have to check that. And, you know, they have like a big laugh about it. But it happens, but because we're all in that, you know, drilled into having to check and see what's on what.
Somebody mentioned that to me on Sunday when I was in there.
Yeah.
They just said out loud, it's great that I don't have to
That's
check
it. It's really funny. But, you know, obviously if someone has a different dietary need, you know, gluten-free or something like that, they do have to check.
Talking about that, how good are you catering for gluten-free or...
I have a huge range of gluten-free items.
Yes.
There's a lot of ready-made meals, that easy vegan food does in Melbourne.
Was that the one you were showing me on Sunday? Was it the one
in the brown bag? Yes. Yep. So they do. The only one that's not is obviously their macaroni and cheese, which is a bit unfortunate. But they do an amazing laksa and butter type chicken that has all the flavors and everything, and you just add your tofu and your veggies.
I've had dinner.
I don't either. We'll have to go back to the shop and get some food. But there's a lot of gluten free. We've got all the Monica's mixes, which is chocolate cakes, vanilla cakes, pizza bases, bread, and protein patties. So they're all gluten free. So
that's good.
Yeah, we've got a really good range.
That's good. Is there other dietary restrictions that you cover?
Well, we've got raw food as well.
Raw food?
So we've got Mummy's raw wraps. We've got the kits items. So we really do cater for, you know, as many dietary needs and different needs as we can.
It's impressive.
Which is great.
It is fantastic. And Jason says, hi, Brett.
Hey, Jace.
Now, it's time to ask another question to give away another voucher. What are we up to? Okay. Oh, actually, this is a beautiful flow one. This is a beautiful.
Oh,
this will be
easy now.
It's going to be easy, right? Name 3 products that Vegan Isle stocks. We've handed this one to you guys. Name 3 products to win a $10 voucher that you can use by the end of November. Whilst you're working that one out, Sian says, have you heard about the new hemp burger? Time to get a burger bar going too in your spare time.
Oh.
Well, you've got the Flower of Life stuff there. So you've got the hot food there.
Yeah, and excitingly enough, I'll announce it tonight.
Yeah.
This last week we've had a poll on Facebook.
Yeah.
Asking if people are after kombucha on tap, or if we get into the ice cream space for takeaway ice creams. Now, ice cream won hands down, so I can reveal that we will be getting into a takeaway ice cream.
Yes.
There's a little bit more that I need to chat with a few people, but coming into summer and those beautiful hot days, apart from getting, your groceries, you'll be able to walk out with a nice ice cream cone and some delicious treats on the go.
You're bloody good when it comes to business. Now, Coralie has come back there whilst we were chatting with the correct answer there. Vegusto cheese, Gardein vegan meals, and baklavas, and so much more. I guess I just went for my favourites. Okay, Coralie, you have won a $10 voucher you can use by the end of this month. So inbox Vegan Isle's Facebook page and you'll be able to claim it. So congratulations. We have 2 more to give away before the end of tonight's episode.
And
so
a bit harder.
they are actually. I just want to make sure. I didn't write down. Hang on, Coralie's name. She got. Oh, there we go, Coralie.
Oh, Veggie Bars. Yes, of course.
And okay, now.
Hey, Pip.
Now is Pip. How are you, Pip? Had a lovely lunch with Pip on Sunday, one of the days. I can't remember. Awesome. Okay. Now, right. So I'm just looking at how much harder the next 2 questions are, but actually, yeah.
People are getting in there. They're doing well.
Right. Okay. So I haven't asked you anything about your own personal and your own vegan journey. I don't know anything about your vegan journey.
Sure.
I'm completely naive when it comes to your vegan journey.
I'm not
that. Okay, let's start with the question I always ask is how long have you been vegan for starters?
So last year.
Okay. 2016.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before that, vegetarian for 4 years.
Okay.
So. Yeah. I think I was one of the naive vegetarians.
Right.
That's
I get a lot on the show.
Thought, well, it's true. And, growing up in a family where, meat and veg is a thing that, not what most people and families do, until we can get to a certain age and realise, our own sort of past and things. I jumped on the vegetarian bandwagon because I'm a big animal lover, and that's why I'm
excellent.
vegan.
So your reason for going vegetarian is you're an animal lover.
Yes. So completely for your animals, not health reasons, which is obviously a great bonus.
Yep.
But no, for me it's the animals. And in saying that, it's embarrassing to say that the naivety of not exactly. But I put it down to the great documentaries and education and things that's happening so quickly. I think. Veganism is becoming so popular because I think it's a lot of those vegetarians making that little change, that quick little thing that they need to do, and becoming vegan. And it's so easy once, you learn and what's
you would
out
be
there.
talking to a lot of customers as they're coming in the store.
Yeah,
are you finding that? Are they
a lot
that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and it's been great because I've been able to, with everything that I've learned in the past year, I've been able to teach them, and so when people ask, what do you do in a substitute for bolognese, or what do you do for tacos, we've got all the products there, and I can run through exactly how we make ours to give them a hand as well, which is great.
Fantastic.
But there's a lot of people transitioning and moving into that next stage. Obviously we've got a whole fridge full of cheese, so I think cheese and chocolate.
Cruelty-free cheese.
That's exactly right.
You have a fantastic range of vegan cheese.
Yeah, we've got some great ones in there, down to brie, bocconcini, absolutely everything you can think of, which you would normally not be able to get.
No, that's amazing.
But yeah, I mean that's the thing, and the cheeses now are amazing. You know, there's soy based, there's cashew based, there's macadamia based, there's almond feta.
Wow.
So there's not just. I think when I first tried the vegan cheese like 12 more months ago, there was only that soy cheese available.
Yeah, and the less said about that, the better.
Exactly. So it's amazing now that people can come in. You know, everyone having the tastings in store last week.
Yeah.
Learnt what sort of cheese is available.
Good question. Talking about vegan cheeses from Pip there. Any cheese tastings coming up?
You should have
been there last weekend.
Yeah, Damona and Vegan Oil have a really close relationship. So I speak to the owner, Martin, who's based in Melbourne, and are linked with them up here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe even did a Christmassy type pre-cheese and crackers and you know, choices. We're just in the middle of getting all our Christmas items organised and in store, so we've got some roasts. And
so talking about Christmas items, you've got the what they call it, field roast.
Yes. So we've got the field roast one at the moment, which is extremely popular. That's the cranberry and hazelnut.
Wow.
Susie's Spoon also has a huge one that goes crazy each year.
Yes.
So we're just in talks of how we can do that and what dates people need to pre-order those ones to make sure that they get one after Christmas.
I was impressed that they were in the field roast. You had a good range of them. They were in store already.
Yeah, and they're large too. You know, like
they're a decent size.
Yeah, so they'll definitely feed you know, a family and more with so in that we've got, you know, vegan custard, jellies, creams, absolutely everything coming in now. So
you've got. I didn't notice it. You've got vegan custard.
Yes.
Do you know how long it's been since I've had it? I mean, there was years ago you used to be able to get vegan custard in a Tetra Pak type
thing. I think
it was like this is back before they invented electricity. It was so long ago, and I used to have it like every week. I used to be able to get it from the health food store or whatever. And then I don't know if the company stopped making them or whatever. I have
seen similar ones, but I think they're more of a yogurt type dessert. I'll get them in and see.
This was like I would pour it on as a custard, like onto a fruit salad or something like that. And it was actually it was nice. It was but that was a long time ago. I haven't seen it for ages.
There's so many great new products too. Like they've got a coconut whipping cream in a can that you chill and actually whip it up like an actual like whipped cream. So there's a lot of new products coming in that space
I've got to go
as well.
I've got to get in and get a few more of these things that I missed out. I really love the Cocabella yogurt, which I've never seen before.
Right, yeah.
Do you know if that's a new product from them?
I've never seen it before. So, because they've just set us up with those and they're great.
There's a few comments coming through there which I better get to before they disappear. Coralie mentions there's more choice in Flannery's, and I prefer to buy at a fully vegan store anywhere, which is which is exactly right.
Yes.
If you got that opportunity, yes.
Thank you.
Millet says thanks for sharing. Thank you, Millet. And Sian says you need to check out the Creatureless Comfort stuff. Get on it. Just ordered the delivery today. Well, she's provided a link there, so you'll be able to, after the show, you'll be able to, or whenever tomorrow, you'll be able to check that out.
It's exciting.
So,
I mean, that's the other great thing that we really do. Like we listen to our customers. There's so many items that I've got in for people that say, are you stocking this? And we haven't, so I've gone and searched for it to make sure that we've gotten it in.
That is awesome.
So we do work as closely as we can with people and, you know, let us know the products, because there's unfortunately not a magic list where you go to and it says everything's vegan. So, you know, I've done a lot of searching and research to get in what we have, and, you know, some I might only get one item from. Others I might get 20 from. So,
but it does show. It's obvious that you've been doing that, because I've spoken to people that have said that you've got in stuff that they wanted. So I knew that was happening, and also the fact that every time I go in there, there's just so much more.
So much to choose from.
It's just awesome. And now you've mentioned the custard. I mean, I want to try. It's been so long. I want to have some vegan custard.
Well, that's what I really looked at. You know, it's traditional trifle and Christmas, you know, type dishes.
Stuff.
So, you know, we're really focused on the cheeses, crackers, dips, you know, custards, jellies, chocolates, chocolate nuts.
Yes, okay.
All the Christmas goodies. So
this is
that's all happening.
Got to head back down there. I wish I didn't work during the day, or I'd be straight down there in the morning. Okay, we're gonna give away another voucher. So this would be the second last voucher that we give away tonight, and this is going to be a little bit harder for you to work out. But because you like to support local businesses,
yes,
you've had a couple of local artists.
We have. Do amazing work. So I hope you guys have been in to see it, if not seen the photos of them, because it's just given life to the store, which is great.
So what's our question? What's our question number 5? I'll let you ask.
Our question is, if name one artist that I've had to come into store and do a piece for the shop. You'll be able to find that through social media.
Oh, you've made it easy for them. You've told them.
Well, I think
you might have to.
Well, we've given them the Instagram to find things.
Name an artist that's done a piece there, and we'll give you. Wow!
That was quick.
Oh, quick! Oh my goodness, Jan, you're winner number 5 tonight. That was very good. Okay,
Well
so good on you, Jan. Inbox vegan aisle. The correct answer was Matty Seisenbacher, my good mate Matty, just up the road here at Burleigh, who is a top bloke. He has done one of the pieces there. It's like a big. How would you describe it?
Just a big mandala, like
mandala. I was going to say like a flower, but actually it's a mandala. I'm not good with art descriptions.
And the beauty of it is we've got a mirror that actually translates when you stand.
So you get two because it's half on the wall, and then when you look at the mirror, you get the other half.
Yeah, it looks amazing. So, it just gives life to the store. And actually, Matty did that on World Vegan Day.
Oh.
So he actually got into a space. He had the keys to the shop and just was there pretty much all through the night. And he said he got into a space and just absolutely loved doing it. So that's really come from the heart. And given Vegan Isle, it's a little hard, I think.
That it has. And so thanks to Matty for that. And Sian says, "Yay, the donut is mine." Booyah, the donut is mine. Well, you better make sure you got some donuts.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure.
Talking about which, do you normally stock the Flower of Life donuts?
We have been. It's hard because it's a different life product. So with the pies and things, obviously, we can get them cold and cook them on the site. But with the donuts and things, they're a lot sort of not as great shelf life. So we've had them for special events. But with the ice cream and everything else coming, there's and baklava, there's plenty of treats.
How am I ever going to lose weight? How am I ever going to go fully plant-based? I mean, I am fully plant-based, but I mean actual plants.
It's hard to do.
It's impossible for me to do. I mean, veganism for me in 2017 is like a kid in a candy store, a kid in a vegan candy store.
We're getting products like 3 to 5 new products released every single week into the vegan market.
Is that a fact?
Types, yeah.
Wow.
So it's our choice is just expanding, and that's why we can get all these new and great things.
3 to 5 a week.
I mean, it's so funny with what can be veganized now. There's not much of a list. That you cannot do a vegan version for.
And there are. I mean, I can't say it because I'm sworn to secrecy at the moment. I can't publicly say it, but there is stuff coming up next year. Some big companies shifting their products into being fully vegan, which I'm really impressed with.
And I think a lot more are doing that. That they're realising.
It's just fantastic. And there's expansion happening with existing vegan companies here on the coast that you and I both know about as well, which is coming up, which we can't publicly say anything about at the moment. But just rest assured, it's exciting times. I can hardly sleep knowing this stuff these days because it just keeps happening.
We'll have to do a vegan 24 hours. Soon, you just have to go from place to place.
Well, actually, we are vegan 24 hours. So we're just not live. Okay, so I hope that company moving to all vegan starts with Q. You're probably talking about corn, which starts with Q, Sian.
Sure.
I believe corn's going all vegan in any case.
Yes, Veggie Delights and corn.
So that's actually publicly known, I think, that one. Now this is actually a local company. So, but it'll be big. Anyway, I can't say anything more. I said too much.
Do we stock vegan wine? Unfortunately, no, not at the shop. Only because we need a liquor license for that, and we would need to fill half the shop to pay for the liquor license with wine. With another company I do have, we're looking at getting vegan wines to do for gifts and things like that. You can buy it online.
Okay.
So we're just in talks with that at the moment. But yeah, it's hard. I mean, I'd love to stock wine in the shop. Give me an excuse to.
I was going to say, you'd suddenly extend your hours,
Well,
wouldn't
that's
you?
it. 24 hours.
You'd be 24 hours.
Come on.
And for maybe only about half of them would you be able to get any sense out of him.
That's it. But yeah, it's something I would love to have, but unfortunately, just liquor licenses and things. It's much more drama than it's worth.
Yeah. So.
So we do gift vouchers. We are getting into gift vouchers. We'll have them available at the end of the month for the Christmas period for people to buy.
Excellent.
About.
Good questions here. Yeah. So gift vouchers from the end of this month.
Yes, I'm just getting them printed and organised.
That is really
good.
Yeah. So that's getting ready for Christmas season, and you're getting products in for Christmas season with the field roast and with the other things you're talking about, the more like not the custard, but that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and we're big sponsors of Sea Shepherd. So we did a large purchase which goes straight towards their great cause.
Excellent.
And we stock their clothing. We've got stickers, we've got their cookbooks and things that we sell at exactly the same price as their website.
Excellent.
So that's great.
Do you stock their clothing?
Yes.
Is it on display?
Yes.
I've got to open my eyes because basically I go in there, I've got food.
Exactly. Well,
food.
That's what happens when people go into our store. They're like, I think they miss every product because they see so much.
I didn't notice you had any cosmetics or any washing powder or any of that stuff. No, or clothes. You serious? I didn't even know you had clothes. Harry couldn't get past the food.
Yeah, so that's what we're getting all that in for Christmas as well, and it supports a great cause. We've got the Sea Shepherd tin on our counter, so any donations, greatly appreciated.
Excellent.
But yeah, so we've got heaps of their products for Christmas, great Christmas gifts, and if you don't want to wait to online, you can just come to the store and grab a t-shirt or
fantastic
singlet.
Do you have them in extra small size?
Oh, not that extra.
No,
sure, an extra small.
I'm like really tiny size. That's what I'm really tiny. Okay, so we were talking before we give away the last voucher for the night, which we'll do in a few minutes' time. We were talking about your vegan journey. So
yes.
So you went vegan last year and you've been vegetarian. So was it?
It's coming up to a year now. That's great.
That's excellent. And it was documentaries that were.
It was just education, I think, that I just had not been open to before, and it was definitely the documentaries that opened up a different world. And
and
hearing about it a lot more.
Any documentary that you like to recommend that had a big, profound effect on you?
Yeah, like Earthlings. I think everyone.
You sat through it. Or?
Yeah.
Yes?
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vegan maker, Earthlings.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just all those, just education, I think it was. And I think it's really naive to think, being a vegetarian, you're sort of doing the right thing. And it's embarrassing, but once you learn and once, that's it, it's done, and then you're on the new path. So I think, for any vegetarians out there or anyone, thinking that, it's just a really simple change.
It's true, isn't it? It's a simple change, and it's so damn easy to do now.
Oh, exactly. And having the shop, that's why we got into that, and having so many products available to make it easy for people.
Yeah, it's so
there's no excuse anymore of coming into the shop and saying, well, you don't have cheese or you don't have chocolate. We've got an abundance of all.
Well said. There's no excuse. In other words, why would you still be supporting some forms of cruelty whilst not supporting others?
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's a shout out to vegetarians, basically, when I'm saying that. Because as you discovered, you thought you were doing the right thing. You're an animal lover.
Definitely.
You thought you were doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And then at some point, you just
somebody opened my eyes to the dairy
industry.
Yeah. And it's a behind closed doors type thing.
It is.
And if you don't know the right people, you don't see it come through Facebook. You don't see those different terms because everyone's in their little bubble.
Yes.
So if you're not with the right people that would share that sort of stuff,
yes.
You're close to it, and you don't.
So that's a good point. So if you're not getting that on your social media, then so you'd have to be getting it from somewhere else.
Yeah, and Vegan and Code started that. People would start adding me as friends. I'd be open to more things like that. I started joining a lot of the vegan online groups and things and learning more through that.
Yeah.
So it was just really education, and I think that's all people need. And once you get that education, otherwise. But it's funny because the world closes you off to that. So me growing up thinking vegetarian was a good thing because I hadn't heard of vegan. Or, it wasn't a big top of the list spoken about, subject.
But the world is changing, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Like, now, in 5 years' time, when somebody that's, 8 years old and hears the word vegan, they'll know exactly what it is and what it's about.
And there's a lot of vegan, you said 8-year-old, there's a lot of vegan kids vegan from birth.
Yeah.
I come across that.
We get a lot of that.
You get that coming in the school?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Which is great.
Fantastic.
So, it's all that education and opening your eyes to things that you would not normally see because people don't put it there or you don't choose to. So it's opening that sort of...
And I just want to go back to a really important you made there. So if you're on, I always think of social media as being, it is really powerful for spreading the word. But if you're not connected to the people that are spreading the word, then you're not necessarily getting the messages.
That's exactly right.
That then brings up the case that there is many other forms of awareness, vegan awareness, such as activism, such as the documentaries, such as perhaps maybe vegan doctors or whatever, sort of popping up on chat shows or something like that.
That's it, and it's much more readily available now. And once you get that, once you see it, people learn straight away, and it's just great because it's such a spoken about, movement now. And
it is, isn't it? It's just fantastic.
That's what I love about it.
This is why Harry just can't help himself when he sees all this vegan food.
Because
it's such a thing that's happened that I've waited so long to see.
And it's been great because now I get to, educate people and I get to.
I like that. Educate people. I love how you said that. That's good.
So, so that's exciting for me for the, the years and things that I had no idea about it. I can now put all our passion and energy, that's where.
That's awesome.
We are, and that's why I like to support as many businesses.
That is awesome. Now, I think it's time to give away the last voucher for tonight. And Amanda, just before we give it away, she's nice comment there, said, love hearing your journey, Brett. Thank you for sharing. Good luck with your shop. We'll be visiting soon.
Thank you, Amanda. Look forward to seeing
Amanda
you.
is a beautiful soul. So question number 6. Okay. How tricky is this one going to be? This might be easy depending on if you're like me. You'll understand in a minute. Okay, name one of the Flower of Life pies that you can get at Vegan Isle. First correct answer on that one.
Be quick.
Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. The first correct answer wins the last voucher for giving away. We're giving away tonight. So I'm hesitating to say anything more because I was just expecting it. Carly says, I know, but I already
won. Amanda's won.
There we go. So I just thought, excellent. Amanda has put your name down there.
Well, there you go. We'll see you in store, and you'll get a $10 voucher.
Yeah, so that's Amanda has the mushroom pie that is correct. So Amanda, just inbox Vegan Isle to claim your voucher. You've got till the end of November to use it. Sian's come in there with a second place. The pepper pies. You've got the pepper pies as well.
We do.
Yeah. I don't think I've tried the pepper pies.
Pepper ones are really nice.
I can't get past the sausage rolls.
Oh, I know. That's my kryptonite.
They're such good value. They're just a meal. You only need one. It's a meal, but that's why I have 3 at a time.
Exactly.
Because I don't eat in moderation. But so actually, the time has gone really quick. Really quick. We could have done a vegan 24 hours.
I think you could have.
I think giving away the vouchers has sort of extended the time a bit.
Yes.
So Sian asks, have you eaten every pie in the shop?
Definitely.
Well, that's an obvious one.
There is nothing worse than putting the pies in the morning and smelling freshly baked pies and sitting there in the shop all day smelling Flower of Life.
Do not ever give me a job there. Whatever you
There's
do.
nothing worse. I have
and-
caved a few times.
Only a few times. I'd be caving hourly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Amanda says, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And thank you for being so fast on the off the mark there with the correct answer. Amanda.
Yeah, I think we've educated a few people too on.
I think we have. I think hopefully watching tonight, you've learnt the correct opening hours, the address.
We've got Instagram.
And that you've got Instagram, the Instagram address, Flower of Life, all the goodies. It's been a really fantastic episode. And also, these live streams, of course, you can watch anytime afterwards because they're still on my timeline. And also the YouTube version will be on my page tomorrow, probably by tomorrow night. So you'll be able to watch this on my YouTube channel as well. So I'm going to start winding up, and first off say thank you very much for coming in tonight. It's been an awesome show, and I've really,
It's been fun.
it has been a lot of fun.
I feel like on a quiz show.
I'm glad that we were able to give away some vouchers to people. That was really good. Sian says, fun chat will pop in 10 to 3, right? with a little
Well, it will be open
week
time.
there, yes, but later than 3. We should clarify, these are New South Wales times.
They are, yes.
Yes.
That's an important one.
So that's the important one. So you during the week it's 10 to 6 New South Wales
which
time.
is 9 to 5.
9 to 5 Queensland.
And that's why we open Saturdays, Sundays, and soon to be
Mondays from next week. Yeah, so 9 to 5 every day of the week except Sundays, which is this is Queensland time.
Yeah.
9 to.
You're confusing me now. Sundays is 10 till 3, which is 9
to 2 Queensland time.
Yeah.
There. If you're not sure about the hours, just.
It is on Google, and it's right.
It is correct on Google, and it is on the Facebook page. So next week, I better mention next week before I wind up. Next week is going to be our election special because it's the Queensland election the following Saturday, the 25th of November. So next week, on Tuesday, the 21st of November, I have candidates from the Animal Justice Party joining me, and we will be finding out about the Animal Justice Party, about what they stand for, and so that will be our election special next week. So that will be episode 40 on Tuesday, November the 21st. So a big thank you to everyone that has joined in tonight.
Thanks, everyone.
Had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your vouchers.
Yeah, enjoy your vouchers. Thank you again, Brett. Make sure you inbox Brett on the Vegan Oil page. And until next week, remember to live vegan. And have you practiced it? Oh, there you go. Hey, you got it. Excellent. Live vegan and save lives. And we'll see you next week. Good night.
Thanks, everyone.